to the zone with RGB Mike. Anthony's here too, let's ride the hype. Bigfoot's on the run, Area 51's tight. Digging deep for truth, we ain't afraid to fight. Black Earth theories got us spinning wild. JFK secrets hidden in the files. Illuminati whispers, fashion crooked smiles. I won't tune in, sit back and stay a while. Conspiracy chaos, we uncover the lies. Deep state shadows, yeah, they can't disguise. We're cracking codes, watch the truth arise. Let the chaos reign, tearing through the skies. CIA plots under moonlight schemes. Hidden agendas ain't as crazy as they seem. Voices in the dark amplifying dreams. Conspiracy chaos, nothing's what it seems. Follow the breadcrumbs, follow the light. In the rabbit hole with us, pitch black night. RGB and Mike, guided by our might. Anthony with wisdom, out of sight. Conspiracy chaos, we uncover the lies. Deep state shadows, yeah, they can't disguise. We're cracking codes, watch the truth arise. Let the chaos reign, tearing through the skies.
Let's go. We're back at it with another episode of Conspiracy Chaos. My name is RGB. Appreciate everybody tuning in here with us for another episode. This is going to be kind of just a little chop up episode, but we got some things lined up for you we'll get into here shortly. But joining me as always from the great state of Florida, we got my man Mike. What's up, Florida Mike?
What up, big dog? How we doing?
No, I was going to call you something different. I was going to say from the 305, and I was like, but he don't live down there.
no. 352.
352, okay.
Yeah.
And then we got Area 51 Amp working down at S4. What's up, dude?
Hello. What up, dog?
You got your coffee? You good to go?
I am. I told you I need my PM coffee, bro. I'm good to go. Good to go.
I gotta get my coffee, bro. Just give me a minute.
I gotta go pee. I gotta go
Spiking
pee.
out on that mushroom coffee.
It's not the mushroom coffee right now, brother. Not
No,
tonight.
it's not the magical spell mushroom. I'm talking about actual legit 7 mushroom coffee.
Oh, okay. All right. You got a trick? You got something for me? Send me that link, buddy. Send me that link. I'd love to know.
No,
all about it.
I just hear people talking. So you guys know I'm a health guy and like drinks and stuff like that. There's this stuff called powder vitamin.
Okay.
And what it is, it's like 100% healthy. Like there's no additives, there's no nothing. It's all 100% healthy. And they have like tons of different flavors. I drink it religiously. And they have mushroom coffee. And from what everybody tells me, it's awesome. Like helps you lose the bad fat, gives you energy without all the bad stuff. So they say it actually tastes pretty
decent. Did you ever try Magic Mind?
I have not, but is that like another thing? Like they have the Lion's Mane, Raj.
Yeah.
There's a whole line.
It's all nootropics.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Got you. I'm just saying, like, so not that you don't have to go with the magic spell mushrooms, but there is a whole line of mushrooms, bro. That again, Lion's Mane is one of them. And
there's
7 of them.
Brain Supreme. Shout out Brain Supreme. He's got some good stuff. But yes, no, mushroom, bro. Literally, there was a magazine. I have a newsroom convenience store, and one of our magazines actually featured mushrooms and how it's like a huge antioxidant now. They're finding out it's like curing cancer.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, they've known it for years. They have I have friends in Colorado who farm their own wild mushrooms.
Okay.
And then they eat them, drink them, and they love them. And they're super healthy. I've always loved mushrooms.
So
any kind of mushroom.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've always hated mushrooms. I've always hated the consistency of them. Like cooking mushrooms, they never had a flavor. But now like knowing all about mushrooms and the nutrition value of it, like I tell my wife, throw them on everything, bro. Seriously, I'm down. They don't have that much of a flavor. They really don't. They're more of just like a spongy, earthy, right?
My father always, I don't like him, but he always sneaks them into he makes a good meatloaf and he sneaks them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Things I don't notice, but I notice.
You pick out the mushrooms, don't you?
I just eat it kind of thing because it's so good. I just put a little extra ketchup on that bitch.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You don't even. I promise you, I've always been like like a hater of no, I don't want any mushrooms on that. No, hold the mushrooms, hold to keep them off. But I can promise you they don't do too much to the dish to change the flavor, right, Mike?
Yeah,
They-
no, not
Yeah,
really. I mean, it depends. I mean,
conspiracy
obviously, it
podcast. We're
depends
not
on what you
chefs,
eat.
boys.
Huh?
What's that? Hold on, you both talked at the same time. I lost you. Florida Mike, first, you first with the mushrooms.
Oh, it's a superfood. I mean,
It is. What's it?
mushrooms are good. I mean, there's not they're like they all don't really taste that.
Very,
Taste.
very good. Very,
They
very
don't
fresh.
taste good. They don't
They don't.
taste
There's
good.
no. I wouldn't say there's just not really much of a flavor. But I mean, like a portobello. You know, you throw a little bit of olive oil on and cook it on
Yo,
both
guys,
sides
let me
on the
ask
grill
you.
and eat it. That's good.
You think
What do you
any
got, Raj?
conspiracy people give a fuck about mushrooms?
Nope.
Portobellas and fucking
Well,
tortatellas,
we
whatever the
we
fuck
can
they
if we get into the food, how poisonous and fake it is.
Yeah, I mean that's a fact.
Ooh, there you
That's
go.
a
Florida
fact.
Mike always got an answer. Always got an
That's a
answer.
fact.
What up,
Yeah.
Razzo? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Yo, Ant. So I talked to you guys last week before we closed out. We talked a little bit about the smiley face killer.
Oh my god, it's wild, dude. Go ahead.
We've been all doing some research on that, and we were lucky enough to lock down a guest for next week. Probably the go-to guy on this topic. We got Dr. William Ramsey coming on. Like
So
just to
cool,
say
Rod.
that we're fucking talking to a doctor. You know what I mean? Like that's just cool in itself. But this guy, numerous times on Tinfoil Hat, he's been on all types of podcasts. He's got documentaries on Amazon about the topic. It is wild. There's some local ties to Albany and the 518. Ant. I don't know how far you got into it.
I saw that guy. I did get into it.
So I
Yeah,
don't want
I
to get
actually,
too
Rod,
much into the story of it, but
Rod,
like,
do you remember
wild.
that? Do you remember that kid went missing? Do you remember that story?
I
here?
remember that one, and I remember another kid going missing in Troy off of the Green Island. They said he
Okay.
was found under the Green Island Bridge.
Yes. So, do you not want to get into this right now yet? I'm just curious.
I don't want to go deep into it, but we can talk a little bit.
Okay.
About what
I
this
just
killer
want to
is.
know, Florida Mike, have you watched the Amazon special yet? Not yet. Have you gotten into
Not
that?
yet. Not yet. I'm still finishing up the 3-hour one on what is it, YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I did not watch the last hour of that one. So, is there anything I missed, Raj, in the last hour of that one?
Probably not too much.
No.
That I'm
what's
gonna
cool-
miss on this one. I mean,
No,
the Amazon's got it
no.
all. Go ahead.
The Ramsey documentary literally like I have so like I'm good literally so my plan is to watch it again with a notebook.
Yep.
I'm one of those like Robert, I'm gonna watch it the first time, process it. Now I'm gonna watch it the second time and
Sure.
have more questions than I probably did the first time. But this time I'm gonna have a chance to speak to the guy who made it. So I get a chance to ask the questions. So if I ever got the chance to sit down with Spielberg or something, I mean that's kind of what we're getting a chance to do.
So cool, bro.
It's crazy, man. Like he
love it.
responded to me super quick. So that's gonna be
I want to know, Raj, what
exciting
is
episode.
I spoke with you earlier, and Florida Mike, I'm going to ask you after. What is your first thought of this? The smiley face killer or the smiley face killers? There might be more than one. Go ahead.
My thing is how far back it goes.
Yeah.
Is what I was really surprised about. Like to 1996, 97, some of these cases to be like so every one of them is so similar. If not like I mean
So similar, and it seems like it's the same age men, all men.
primarily white men. There is
Good looking men.
Same build.
And it's like
Smart.
so everybody's saying that these people like to drink, but never to the point where they were out of line or to get kicked out of places, right, Roger? To like get thrown out. Like it just
it'd be like one of us going out and having a couple beers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we're out with the boys. Say, all right, we went and played a round of golf. We're hanging out at the clubhouse after, and then we go downtown and we have a couple beers and watch a game or something. And then like, oh man, I'm gonna go outside and wait for my Uber. And then you're basically never seen again, kind of thing. Like that's kind of what's happening. Like some of these kids are going out smoking a cigarette, and then they can't get back in the club for whatever reason. And then boom,
gone.
Gone.
No signs of a struggle.
No, some
No.
of them did though. Which I don't want to get too. Like I said,
Yeah.
Because this is going to be a crazy
Right, yeah, Florida
conversation.
Mike. You have to watch the Amazon one, bro. It gets
I still
wild.
think, and I've been thinking about this like every day, even though I haven't watched any of it today because I had a tournament and every whatnot. But man, this is kind of crazy. So
Go ahead, Mike.
because you see how far back it goes, right?
Yeah.
You don't really see signs of a struggle. So I'm gonna get real quick. What I think that this originally started by a group of women, even like maybe like beaten and battered or like raped sexually. Because what is like the most overlooked crime is rape, right? A lot of people get off of
But
that.
why would they go
So-
after innocent young men?
So listen, so there was a type that may have raped these women. So then they started a group and then it caught like wildfire. But if you got a guy outside of a bar and there's no signs of a struggle and they just vanished, what would get a guy to leave quickly without leaving anything behind? A woman
Couple
or
stories,
women right? So, and this is a group and they can contact each other through a group.
The bang bus rolls up on you like shit. All right, let's go.
Right? But think about it. There's no signs of a struggle. You get the guys in, you drug them up. You tell them, hey, we're going to a party, yeah. You drug them up while drinking with them, and then bam, next thing you know, you wake up, you're tied up, I'm not getting deep into it, but
I like the theory of women being involved to persuade the guys to follow, but I don't think that some of these guys, like, bro, let's be real, Mike, you're gonna take out a couple chicks before you go down. You're going.
not really. So listen, if you got 3 girls and you're going to this party or whatever, and you're hanging out, and you got 2 all over you, and you got one getting you a drink out of the fridge,
What
bam,
are they putting in the
they
drink?
throw you in it. They throw a drug in your drink, give you the drink. You're not paying attention because you got 3 girls. You're hanging out. There's other people, but you got 3 girls.
There's no like blood force trauma where these guys are getting knocked out and thrown into a.
So then the girls are like, hey, let's go to this room or hotel or whatever,
It's so
and
wild.
bam, let's go.
So
Next thing you know,
one thing I noticed about Florida Mike, one thing I noticed on this documentary, and I don't want to get too far into it because we're going to talk about it when he comes on, but bro, where they are hanging out, in their disappearance, they're found upstream, bro. They're found upstream
in places that were already searched.
No, but Mike, Florida Mike.
Yeah. I remember.
The Florida Mike, the bodies don't go that way in a river. They don't go. No. They don't go upstream. They go downstream.
With no water in their lungs, so they didn't drown.
That was another thing. That was not. And these bodies should have been so decomposed, Roger, and
Some of them were gone for months or like weeks,
and it would be like
they've been in the water for 3 days.
My friend of mine, he was a cop in New York for 25 years, and like I think it was like 89 to like 13 or whatever. And I asked him, I was like, you know about the Smiley Face murders? And he's like, yeah. And we're like talking about it. I was like, so let me ask you. I said, who you think did it? This is before I even told him what my theory was. Mm-hmm. And he thought it was hookers.
I mean, it's got to either be a group of people, and we'll get. I don't want. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go deep. I know.
Yeah. We'll wait.
We should wait for the doctor. We should wait for the doctor. Really
so
get into it.
I know
just so he can shut us the fuck down.
Yeah, he'll be like, yo, you guys are nuts. So I got something here. I like to always surprise you guys with a conspiracy I'm not sure if you guys are aware of. So I got this little audio. It's a couple minutes long here. Let's see.
You need my help, Raj, on my end?
No, I got it. So you guys ever hear of the Black Eyed Kids?
The who?
The Black Eyed Kids?
No.
We're going to get a little cryptid, I guess. I don't see. This is the thing. I don't know what it really is. If it's a cryptid, if it's aliens, or what they are. I like it. Mikey just grabbed the laptop, so he's getting into it right now.
Let's go.
So let me tell you how I got introduced to it. There was a few years ago on a podcast. This was 2000 when I first really started listening to the podcast. It was Somewhere in the Skies. Ryan Spalding, I believe his name is. He hosts the podcast. It's a UFO podcast. Always had he had Jeremy Corbell, the guy who did the Bob Lazar documentary, Annie Jacobson, who did some Area 51 books and stuff like that. Like real popular people in the UFO world. So I used to listen to that, and like one of my favorite things he used to do was like a witness encounters thing. Well, there's this guy Brian Bethel. So Brian Bethel was, I want to say this was in Texas. That's Brian Bethel there. He was outside.
Damn, he looks familiar.
He was outside of a movie theater. He was going to cash his check or deposit a check to pay his internet bill. This is 1997. And it was like one of those places, like say you pulled up to the Regal in like East Greenbush, where there's a bank, there's a store, blah, 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 blah. So it's like a plaza basically. So he pulls up and he's sitting there, he's writing the check out, and a couple of kids come knock on his door. And I'll just let the audio play here on the story.
Unexplained that some mysteries are better left unsolved. A fateful encounter. Brian Bethel's story. The year was 1996, a time when the internet was still in its infancy and urban legends spread through word of mouth and early online forums. Brian Bethel, a journalist in Abilene, Texas, had a late-night encounter that would change his life forever. He was known for his keen eye for detail and his ability to capture the essence of a story. Bethel was sitting in his parked car, the glow of the movie theater behind him casting long shadows across the parking lot. The night was quiet, almost eerily so. As he finished writing a check, two young boys approached his car. They seemed to appear out of nowhere, startling him. They were about 10 to 14 years old, dressed in hoodies and jeans. They looked ordinary enough, but there was something unsettling about their presence. Bethel rolled down his window slightly, expecting a request for spare change or directions. He was used to such encounters, but this one felt different. Instead, the boys asked if they could get a ride home. Their request was simple, yet it sent a chill down his spine. They claimed they were on their way to see a movie, but they'd forgotten their money. The story seemed plausible, but something didn't add up. Their voices were insistent, almost pleading. It was as if they were trying to compel him to comply. Something about the encounter felt off to Bethel. His instincts told him that this was not a normal situation. As he looked at the boys more closely, a wave of unease washed over him. There was an unnatural stillness to them. Their skin seemed unusually pale, almost as if they were devoid of life. Their movements were stiff and unnatural, lacking the fluidity of normal human motion. And then he saw their eyes. It was a sight that would haunt him forever. They were entirely black. No whites, no irises, no pupils, just two voids staring back at him. It was as if he was looking into the abyss. Bethel was overcome with a primal fear he couldn't explain. It was an instinctual reaction, a deep-seated terror. He refused to let them in, his voice trembling as he told them to go away. He could barely keep his composure. The boys became more insistent, their voices taking on an unnerving intensity. It was as if they were trying to break his will. Bethel quickly rolled up his window, started his car, and drove away. He never looked back, his heart pounding in his chest. Bethel's chilling story quickly spread, shared on early internet forums and discussed in hushed tones. It became a topic of fascination and fear. It resonated with people, tapping into a primal fear of the unknown. The story was both captivating and terrifying. His account became a cornerstone of the black-eyed children phenomenon, inspiring countless other reports and fueling the legend's rapid spread. It remains one of the most compelling and eerie tales of our time.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm gone. I am driving so fast.
Let me tell you though, there's more to that story. So I just found a quick little snot. There's he does a couple podcast interviews where he tells the whole story. But so he's sitting there writing his check. The kids come up in the window, like they said, and one of the kids goes to him. He called one of them the spokesperson, the spokesman. So the spokesman, the other kid didn't say much. Kept asking him oh, can you just, give us a ride, do this, blah, 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 blah. They were there to see the movie Mortal Kombat. He already seen Mortal Kombat was on was on the marquee and all this shit. So he knew like what movie was going on. They were gonna miss. They were gonna go in for like 15 minutes of the movie. So like their whole story didn't add up. And they said, "Come on, Mister, we can't." They said something about you gotta let us in. We can't get in unless you invite us in. Like they won't just jump in the car. You had to invite them into the car. That was a big thing. And after he took off and all that, he called his homie who was like this conspiracy guy of his group and all that. And he was telling him what happened. And the guy's girlfriend at the time asked him before he even mentioned the kids having the black eyes. She said, "Did they have black eyes?" And she goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah, how did you know that?" She goes, "Good thing you didn't let them in because they would have killed you."
What?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going through a bunch of stuff, and it says that that you pretty much like legend says that if you make eye contact with them, you get this like very dead, eerie feeling, but you have zero control, and that you, even though against your will of wanting to help, you help them, and that's what they do. They lure you for you to help them.
Yeah.
Like
And then you're
what they
like,
want.
that's why they're like,
of the corn shit.
like
Yeah.
the kid. That's why they show him like knocking on the door, and like the kids always have the heads down. You see the kid pop. You always see a lot of doorbell videos of it, especially back in the days. I used to see a bunch of these, but I didn't know what they were. And then all of a sudden I heard this story and found out about BEK, not to be confused with the BTK. That's a whole different fucking topic. But this is crazy, dude. Like, what? Okay, so what is it? Like, are they
Looking it up right now.
extraterrestrial? Are they
The demonic.
demonic demon type shit? Do they possess something like a? I don't know.
That's crazy. That Brian guy you were talking about.
Yeah, Brian Bethel.
Yeah, it says right here. It says using the theater's marquee light, he was absorbed in his task, unaware of his surroundings until he heard a knock at his driver's window. Looking up, he saw two kids, one about 9 and the other 13, wearing hooded sweatshirts.
Yep.
Older boy asked Brian for a ride in their mother's house so they could get money to see a movie.
There we go.
Wow.
He said Brian noticed something that made his blood run cold. Both boys had pitch black eyes, devoid of any whites.
Come on, man. Ant, what do you think, Ant?
I'm
You're
looking it
quiet
up
over
right
there.
now. I'm
You're
looking
quiet
at
over there. What's your first instinct though? Like bullshit, because you're the bullshit. You're
Yo,
what?
the kid from Pet Cemetery was a BEK.
in the movie.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I know the kid, dude. He's freaky as hell too. So,
yeah.
Raj, I don't know, bro. This sounds like it could be, bro. I don't know, man. I believe
These
in a lot
pictures
of
are messed up.
It's some creepy.
Raj,
Like when you're listening to the
me.
story, do you get the chills?
I do. I think this is some paranormal shit, dude.
Okay.
Send the pictures to Instagram and I'll bring them up.
I
Florida
got it
Mike.
right here.
No. He said there's some. I got that. He said there's some crazy pictures. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it's like the ones the ones that are there.
All right,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, there's
No,
like, if you can listen to Brian Bethel's interviews, I'm not actually going to try to find them. I can't find them on Instagram. I'm going to have to see if I can find them on
See
X.
the kid?
oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like him.
It is him.
No, I'm
So
saying from Pet Cemetery, right?
Yeah, it is. That's from the movie, I think.
Yeah. No, and he's got the eyes.
I think it's it's got to be. I believe in aliens and stuff, but just by looking at the eyes and just reading about it and like how people feel around them, like I think it's 100 like spiritual, demonic.
that's what I'm thinking.
You know,
You're getting spiritual now.
Yeah, they're kids. There's kids that lost their souls in an unfair way,
Oh,
so they're like luring you in and to take yours.
ooh, good theory. Good theory. Florida Mike, I love you, dude. He comes up with some shit, dude.
I
Florida
got some
Mike
crazy
never.
stuff, dude.
So Florida Mike never thought he was going to be in this podcast world, and look at what he's got. Look what he comes out with now. Look at this
He's
shit.
confident now. He don't give a fuck. No, he don't give a fuck. He just says
I
it now.
love it. I love it. It's so crazy, dude.
Imagine this stuff, boys. You're sitting in a parking lot rolling up. All of a sudden, knock on your window. My first thought, it's a homeless dude looking for a buck. You know what I mean? Like, oh, bro, come on, beat it. You got to move to the next parking spot, kind of thing. But to look up and see kids staring at you with just black eyes.
I'm gone. Like I
Not
said,
like black eyes, like they got punched in the face. Like the colors of their eyes are black.
If I turn, being a conspiracy theorist as we are, mind you, we are in Florida, so. And I turn over, I'm sitting in my car and I'm smoking a doob, and I look over and I see a bunch of soulless eyes looking at me. You better believe
The
I'm
clip's
unloading,
getting empty.
dude, a whole clip.
Yeah.
for
Whole
real,
clip. I'll
dude.
get the interior fixed later, you know. But I'm blasting and riding. I'm out. Fear for my life.
It's an interesting, and guys, there's a lot of stuff. Like you can go on YouTube,
Yeah.
pull up more videos and go on the Reddit of this thing, and it goes. People tell stories of seeing them. Like on Reddit, I was looking at some shit earlier when I was looking for him telling the story because I know I listened to him telling the story, and I couldn't find it. And it's like it was like 15 minutes long of him telling it like his way and shit. And dude, the first time I heard it, it gave me chills. I was like, yo, that's so creepy. Like just the fact, like now, when you get up and look out your window, bro, you're gonna think there's a little kid with black eyes peeking in your fucking window on you.
It's creepy, dude. It really is, and I like Florida Mike's theory with its kids, its children, poor kids, man. So many lives lost at a young age, and
Trying to get their soul back.
dude, that makes
Or
too much.
just they're never gonna get there, so they just take yours.
Yeah,
They lost theirs unfairly, so you're gonna lose yours unfairly.
And
And
they're
you're trying to
always
help somebody, you're gonna lose it by helping someone.
Yeah.
What's more unfair about losing your soul than that?
right doing a good thing. Fucking that's
Yeah.
crazy.
wow,
It's a good theory, Mike. It's a good theory. Also, they're always in packs. They're always in groups of twos or
Yeah.
more.
So
They
maybe
always
like
roll
they're
deep.
children who've been sacrificed, groups of children that have been trafficked. You never know.
Yeah. Huh.
If
What do you
you
guys?
don't, you gotta you gotta believe in the paranormal. I would think.
You have
I
to,
think
There can't be
if you
too many
believe in this
people that
shit, you
don't
gotta
believe
believe
in
in
it.
the paranormal. Yeah.
that's what I got.
I never seen the
I'm with
movie though. I gotta watch the movie.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen some crazy paranormal things, and I used to watch that like paranormal shows, like an hour long, but that was all bullshit.
Yeah, this thing is fucking
But
commercial
like,
fest.
dude, I have several stories where I've actually encountered paranormal, a spirit. It's especially I feel like if you believe in it and you've seen it and you believe that you've seen it, because you know a lot of people, if they see it, they're like, I didn't just see that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
but if you believe it, I feel like you can attract it more because spirits are like, oh wow, this person's kind of welcoming and like this and that.
They
Sure.
say that too. They say that.
Yeah.
If, like paranormal researchers say that when they bring someone who's accepting to the fact that there could be ghosts, they're more likely to get a response to opposed to someone who's doesn't believe in it and thinks it's complete bullshit. They won't get really the energy's not what they want, so they're not
Yep.
going to get a response. It's
I
pretty wild.
remember I was probably about 15 and I was a little piece of shit teenager and I had
Yeah,
ran
you were.
away. I had ran away from the house and I was staying over at a friend's house.
Yeah.
And it was like a plantation land.
Mikey was jumping the trains and shit.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I got stories, bro. I could write books. So it was like a huge family-owned land with like 4 houses on it. I stayed in the front house. Then the house to the left was the grandparents. Then the house in the back were like the aunts and uncles, and the other one was like a spare house. And they always told me that there was paranormal activity. Oh yeah, our family, our ancestors, blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. So one morning we're sitting there eating breakfast, eating some cereal, No one's in the kitchen, just me and my friend sitting at the dinner table. All of a sudden, the two cabinets by the sink open up, and all the plates fly out. Like they didn't just fall out; they flew. And I like look at her, and she's like, I told you, there's stuff in this house." I'm like, that is fucking. I was freaked out, but yet I was like very intrigued, right?
Amazed, right?
Amazed. So like a couple days later, it was a Thursday night. We're sitting on the back porch, and we're all smoking. The mom, me, we all did. Mom was Native American Indian, so man, she was like all about the peace pipes and shit. So, and could have been stuff in it. You never know. But they're like, yeah, my grandparents are dead, but every Thursday evening around 9:30, you could see a silhouette of my grandmother, and she's folding laundry. I was like, all right, y'all messing with me, right?
Like
So we're hanging out.
Like a shadow person, you're saying?
Yeah. So a light in the
Okay.
laundry room comes on, and then it's a silhouette of a shadow of a person.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, right. There's no way. So we're going. Sure enough, 9:30 comes on, light pops on, and you can see a shadow. Someone's folding. I look over, and I'm counting everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's there.
I'm counting everybody.
I'm counting everybody. Everybody's there. And I asked my friend's mom, I said, you got the keys to the house? She's like, yeah. I said, can I have them? She's like, yeah. Gives me the keys. I'm running over there. Lights on. As soon as I put the key into the door, open the door, the light turns off. I run in the laundry room. There's not a soul there, but some cobwebs, spiders, and cockroaches, bro, because no one even lived in the house.
Wow.
And I was like,
Raj, you have like a
dude, my arms, my hair on my arms and my body stood up. I had goosebumps everywhere.
Raj has like a similar story, if I recall, don't you, Raj?
So I got a very similar. No, I didn't. It wasn't outside. So a girl I dated back in the day, her father used to bust my chops and say that the house was haunted all the time, and like would say, "Oh, I heard noises. I seen this." He used to see imprints of like where his bedroom was, kitty corner to one of his daughter's rooms. He used to see the imprints of someone jumping up and down in the bed, or like hear footsteps running. And I always just accounted it for being the dog that running back and forth. So I didn't really think too much of it. And there was one day, I want to say it was like the fall in like September. I don't know if that's when they had the lady come or what, but we're downstairs. They had like a raised ranch, and we were downstairs playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on PlayStation. I'm dating myself. This is like early 2000s.
Yeah, that game was the shit.
Game was awesome.
I love that game. Do you remember, not to interrupt, do you remember like going on like trying to go on those tears for as long as you can on the rails and shit?
Oh
yeah, bro. That's all you
get points up.
Thousands and the points. They were like unrealistic, like
I knew you were gonna miss that.
But go ahead, Raj. I didn't mean to interrupt, but it was a great game.
I was playing that with homegirl's little sister because she ran to the store to get stuff for dinner or whatever. And we're sitting there killing it, playing it, having a great time. And all of a sudden I hear a ball, like a tennis ball, bounce like a tennis ball basically, bounce down the hallway, and you get the boom, 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 and then you get the dribble out, and the ball rolling. And I'm thinking it's their dog, like knocked it off a chair or did something like that. The dog's chilling like right behind me, behind the chair. And I'm like, fuck, what's that? So I'm like, maybe something, the door's open, the window's open, blew it over, whatever. A couple minutes go by, I hear the ball go down the hallway the other way. I'm like, oh shit. So I say to her, I see the dog. Now the dog pops up, and it was a retriever, a lab or retriever. So it was very protective, and it went to the like bottom of the stairs, and like peeked up, and the hair on his back went up, and I was like, oh shit. So then we go up to like the landing, and I'm like, yo, let's go outside and just shoot hoops or something, dude. It was like hot as hell out this day, so I guess it was the summertime, and we go outside, shoot hoops. Homegirl pulls up. She goes, what are you guys doing out here? I go, yo, I'm not going in your house. She goes, what do you mean? I told her what happened. Blah, blah, blah. So she goes, "Are you serious?" I go, "I'm not going back in your house." She goes, "I'm like, your dad's not lying. There's something going on in that fucking house." So shortly after, her dad pulls up and he hops out of his truck and he looks at me and he could see I'm like going to talk to him. I go, "Yo," he goes, "What happened?" And he's laughing, he's smiling, he thinks it's the funniest shit ever. But like a couple things like happened after that, I guess, like to like actually like freak him out a little bit. So they had this lady come in to do like cleansing. I forget, she was very spiritual. I don't know what she exactly called it. I want to say like a cleansing. And she did this little thing and did the whole sage thing and all this and started asking them some questions. So homegirl's mom's great grandmother passed down these family pictures that were in storage under their fucking stairs, bro. And in one of the, she said that the spirits are coming from these pictures, and one of these pictures had a boy with a fucking ball in his hand. And the other one, there was a girl in a rocking chair, and her mother always said she heard a rocking chair at nighttime. Like that was the thing she heard. And like, bro, I got chills because it was fucking crazy. So her mother literally took those and put them in a separate storage unit and just said, or like passed them off to another family member. But after she got rid of them, nothing happened. Nothing happened in that house after she got rid. They probably lived there another 2 years after that. And nothing happened. So
I mean,
it
I've
was
never had
fucking
any.
wild.
The only like paranormal activities I've had was like walking through Pinewood Cemetery, Raj, which I'm hoping we can bring some content, maybe walking through Pinewood sometime.
We should bring the Tartarian Explorer through there.
We should. But I've heard babies crying. I like the noise of babies crying walking through there. And there's like no babies around, obviously, no kids.
Yo,
And
but like when I heard that
creepy
ball
shit
bounce,
walk.
dude,
Yeah, dude,
and
that's
like
crazy.
I thought it was the dog. And when the dog was next to me, I was like, oh, and that dog was my homie. So like that dog was very protective. And when that thing that went up to the landing and didn't go up the stairs and was the first one out the door when it was time to go, when I opened that door, I was like, oh shit, we gotta go.
Dude, you guys can you guys know you guys have multiple abandoned mental facilities
Up here?
up there,
They're northern New York, Mike. So you're looking are you looking at
like Albany and by Albany and stuff.
But no, we're right in Albany. Where in Albany is there one? We're right next to Albany.
Well, they got one. They got. I don't know where Roosevelt Island is.
Oh, that's not far. I know about Roosevelt Island. That's on the river, Raj.
Roosevelt Island Smallpox Castle.
That is downstate.
No, that's in the city.
No, it's not. It's not that far down. No, it's not. It's
Manhattan, New York.
Oh, that is Manhattan.
Listen, so Smallpox Island is they literally quarantine like people there.
No.
Yeah.
There's
Hart Island Women's Asylum.
Wow, we should check that. But I'm thinking of Raj. There's a place an hour south, and we should bring this one up. Oh,
dude.
God. Let me find. Go ahead.
Hart Island Women's Asylum in Long Island, New York.
Yep.
It says that in addition to serving as a women's asylum at one point, Hart Island has approximately 1 million bodies buried on it. The island houses the graves of poor prisoners and unclaimed and deceased.
Jeez. Look up Montauk while you're looking up
you
Long Island shit.
You guys should go walk that.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need
That's crazy.
1 million bodies plus a mental asylum.
I don't need that motel.
I would do
get
that.
some action.
I would do it.
You get some action on that.
No, there was this asylums up in like the Potsdam, Ogdensburg, like
where's Utica?
Utica's about an hour and a half, 2 hours west of us.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
Bethany.
I'll be right back. Hold on, actually.
Poughkeepsie?
What are you doing? Ain't going to get your fucking uniform and your badge from the insane asylum?
Hold on. All right, Raj. I finally remembered what it's called. It's in Olana, New York, and I'm not sure.
Where's that?
It's an hour south. Bring up Olana, New York, Florida, Mike, on your on your information, and I'm gonna bring up this pictures.
How's it spelled?
Hold on. O-L. Hold on a minute. O-L-A-N-A.
New York.
Yep. And then like type in, hold on, we're gonna bring up because we have to research this thing. I'm really curious on what it is. So share screen, what the story is with this place.
Share the screen. What is the name of the place so we can talk about it?
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm bringing it up.
Olana State Historic Site.
I think it's
Historical marker, Hudson,
do you
New
see
York.
it? Do you see it? This is the all right, so
Oh yeah.
see it on your end, see this castle. We
Full
have to
screen
figure
that.
out.
Full screen that.
Hold on, I'm trying. The full screen doesn't work on this.
Over where the X is, bro. Go back to over where the X is, bro.
Yeah, over here to the right of your screen. To the right of your up there. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
boy.
it's not working though.
Yeah, it is right there.
That's good.
Oh, you can see it?
That's bigger. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to
There you
go
go.
through the pictures. We have to find out what's the story of this place. It's up on a big giant hill. It's really beautiful. Rod, look at this place. We should go here and explore.
It's open every day. It's free.
You can't go inside. You can't go inside this place, but it's absolutely beautiful. You see the river.
You can if you want to pay for it.
What?
No, it says it's free.
Oh, inside you could. It's free to go up here, but is there you could
Guided tours of the historic house and the landscape are available.
I just want to know what the story is of this place and how old it is.
This isn't far from here at all.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like 40. I went there for my pictures.
Is this near the river?
Yes, it's on the river.
I've seen this place.
Look at this. Oh, look at this picture. This is inside. Ooh, this place is probably really like has a lot of history. Yes, you go up this big giant mountain and this hill, and then you have views, dude, that are just incredible. There's a view overlooking the river. Oh yeah, it's got these big, like I don't know what went on here. It's got these whatever you would call them, like barns off to the side.
Yeah, that's what fed everybody that lived there. Lived in them fucking things.
Dude, what is it? Do you guys have any history of what this place is, Florida Mike, of what the story is?
No.
It was home to Frederick Edwin Church, one of the major figures in the Hudson River School of Landscape Painting. The centerpiece, Olana, isn't it? There's nothing really. It has a wide view of the Hudson River Valley, the Catskill Mountains, and its iconic range.
Beautiful, bro. It's absolutely beautiful. We should go up there. Let's take a ride.
It's a ancient Persian fortified house. That's what Olana means.
Designated
year
a
does it say that was
national. It says it was in 1845. He was then a student of Thomas Cole.
Dude, I bet
he purchases 1860. It doesn't say when it was built, though.
I mean, we should bring Tartarian guy up there. We should ask him what his thoughts are of that place, and I bet you he knows about that place. How far is Tartarian guy? He's in New York, right? He's right near
I thought you
us.
were gonna tell me it was haunted or something.
He's up north.
Okay.
It's really talking about that guy was more talking about the landscape, the main residence. Let's see here. I'm looking at Wikipedia.
Had to have been a ton of money in that place, obviously, whoever built it and had that land. Whoever had that land, dude, it's beautiful. I'm telling you, it's incredible. So
this computer.
Again, we should take a ride. It's only like, dude, it's like 30 minutes from here, Raj.
I'm not scared.
And it's free to it is 100% free, Florida Mike, to drive up in there.
So it says
But it is 1,000. I know for a fact it is. But there might be guided tours that you could pay for to get inside that building. I'm
It
not
says
going.
free for a tour of the house and the landscape.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Right.
can get it. You can get it up close or
You can see pictures of it inside.
yeah, but you can get a deeper tour for like $10 more.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you're reading? So let's do it, dude. My wife
Let's
would
do it.
probably love to come too, and bring
All
your
right,
wife.
that's
Dude.
creepy.
Get some pictures up there. Bring the wife.
This dude's got like a bunch of
Like
old
this.
stuff, and then he's got like a giant picture of his face on the wall. Super old building. And he's got a picture of his face on the wall.
It's not even an
Wild.
hour from the house, dude. Yeah, we're fine.
So, Raj, let's plan a trip with the family and bring the girls up. Seriously, let the kids run around up there. It's beautiful. Take some pictures.
You can't bring kids to a place like that. They'll fuck everything up.
No, they'll be fine. They'll be okay.
Creepos up there.
They'll be good. Dude, I think it would be fun. It'd be a good day. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's go play golf down there and stop there on the way back.
We could do that.
What we do.
That's a plan.
That's what we do.
That's always thinking, Lincoln. My guy's always thinking.
Yeah, then we're trying to make a family day out of it.
You're right. Go downstate. Family day. Family day.
Play golf, dog.
What do you got on there? What's the flavor of the day right there, Rod? You smoking on? What's the flavor of the day?
Today I don't even know, man. I just grabbed one. I just grabbed one. Here we go. Here it is. This is a vanilla frosting pre-roll.
Oh, all those benefits of the Pitch Puff podcast, huh?
It's not bad, man. It's not a bad little gig. Yeah, man. So I'm excited, boys. We got some good shit coming up. We got
huge.
We got my man Garrett from the Hit Kit that talks to Neanderthals. We got Dr. William Ramsey to get into the Smiley Face Killer, which is going to be a real exciting episode.
And I'm looking forward to the end of the month, bro.
The Human Vibrations, baby.
Woo-hoo. So much. She goes so deep, bro. She goes so
and then we got
deep.
another one before her, don't we?
That's Dr. Ramsey.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got so many. I'm just trying to keep.
Florida Mike, watch. It's $5 on Amazon.
Oh, dude. I know. I got it already. I just got to watch it.
Yeah, we'll watch it again, dude. I'm going to listen to a couple podcasts throughout the week.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to go out here with the wife after this episode and finish that up. Because it's so good. It's really, I mean, it's not like, I'm not going to say it's not like,
no, it's
just so well put together. It's so well put together. Put it that way. It's so well the way he uses Google Earth. I love how, Raj, we got to use Google Earth as well more, dude, because it's a great tool. You could go, I mean, he zooms into these areas, does street views, Florida Mike on this episode. It's great. And he'll be like, let's check the view out on the walk this guy took. And he'll like go and use, I love how Google Earth is just such a good tool to use.
Yeah, I showed you the blue roofs on Google Earth.
I know. And like you could literally go like up close and personal in some of these buildings, and like we could go like into like Italy and check some of the buildings out, like and see the street views of some of these old Roman.
That's what we should have used when the Tartaria dude was on.
Yeah. Oh God, absolutely. There's many cool buildings.
Yeah, we got hit up by a dude over in the UK.
He wants to come on, right? I saw that.
Yeah, I was messaging him on WhatsApp. Yeah, I was talking to him. We got to set something up. We might have to do like a Friday, Saturday night for that one because he's obviously a couple hours difference than us. So.
Oh yeah, big time. Like a 12-hour difference, didn't he?
Well, he'll do it.
You 4 hours ahead of us.
Oh, okay.
Wait, in England, 4 hours ahead? I thought it was way more than that, dude. I thought
think it's what he said. I could be wrong. I forget.
So we'll do it on like a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out.
We can't interfere with our golf schedule, but
no, not at all. Not at all. I'm doing a couple side jobs. I'm like, yeah, if you want it done, it's got to be done like in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks max.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun with this, though, Raj. Like, listen, I love the golf podcast. I'm love what I'm doing over there, but I am not gonna lie, and I told you guys, I look more forward to these conspiracy podcasts, bro. They're a lot of fun. I'm learning something every day. It's
I want you to look more into the BEK, man, the Black Eyed Kids. You got to hear the guy's story. It's really.
I can't wait. Well, try to get him on. Try to reach out to him, bro. That's what we gotta do.
I gotta find him, dude. I couldn't find him.
No doubt. Well, a lot of these people probably don't even, maybe they don't have social media. I don't know the deal. Hit them up on another good place to hit a lot of these people up. I feel like is
AOL.
AOL, AOL, MySpace, MySpace.
Facebook, maybe.
No. I think YouTube is a good spot to hit all these people up. Like message in the YouTube videos and be like, "Yo, like we have a conspiracy podcast. Would love to get you on and spread the good word," type deal. And I almost guarantee that's the spot that you'll get
Yeah,
response.
maybe I'll find somebody, a couple in there, get some good
Yeah.
ones for us.
Yeah,
because I was really looking forward to getting someone to talk about the smiley face and to have
That's gonna be
Dr.
fun.
Ramsey on. It's gonna be fucking really cool, man. So
Dude,
Hey,
a lot
yeah.
of fun. A lot of fun. I can't wait to get out there in the living room and finish this episode up, actually, because there's so much to see with a smiley case killer. It's wild, Florida Mike. It's so sick, and I really am onto you, bro. I think I like. It's definitely more than one person, bro.
it has
There's-
to
For
be
sure.
because the time span of being so stretched out and like
I'm telling
just
you, like a beaten and battered woman's group or like
the
something like that.
territory.
And
The
it's like it could be
territory.
like it's literally a secret society, almost
Yeah.
guaranteed, right, Florida Mike?
Yeah. And
Because-
could you imagine like the only time there was ever a female serial killer? It was groups of them all over the nation, killing hundreds of men. Wouldn't that be
Wow.
that would be insane?
That would be wild.
Because I don't think there is any women serial killers, is there?
That movie, The Monster, with
Yes, there was the
There's
monster.
one.
Thank you, RGB, where she was a prostitute and she used to. You're right, Florida Mike, Raj. Great movie. Charlize Theron. Do you guys see the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy movie.
So she, Florida Mike, she was a prostitute and she basically like she didn't Raj. Wasn't it like basically she was getting like taken advantage of as a prostitute and she murdered the one guy and I think she got like addicted to doing it after she killed the guy, right, Raj?
It was
I think
something
that's the
like
story.
that.
I think the story is like she killed one guy and she got the high, Florida Mike, of doing it and she was like, oh shit, like, and then she started, dude, it's a really monster.
I think the
is a
first
crazy
time she was,
story.
she was assaulted and like defended herself.
She
type
was.
thing.
That's what it was. She was
Or
defending.
she ran a bob to their ass, probably.
Right. But yes, that's a great movie, dude. Actually, I haven't seen that in a while. Charlize Theron. She actually like made herself look so busted in that movie, dude. And she's
Dude,
like,
that was
Charlize
crazy.
Theron's a smoke show, and like she literally made herself look like a fucking ugly monster in that movie. It's a great movie.
Movie's called Monster.
It's called Monster. Yes,
Mm.
Charlize Theron. Yeah. I used to have like, I used to love her from a couple movies back in the day because like she was a smoke show, and then you watch that movie and you're like, ugh. You're like, but that's Hollywood. That's makeup. That's, you know what I mean. That's what they do. But
Anthony's like, man, she's really good on this scrambled porn volume 4.
yo, Florida Mike, I wanted to get a little bit into the so I'm watching a show with a guy that we all are not a fan of. I know. It's called Zero Day. Okay. I know. But Florida Mike, we had an interesting topic about the higher ups that are writing these scripts because when I'm telling you that this is something that's going to happen, bro, like I see everything happening. It's gonna happen. There's no question about it. And these are scripts that are being written by somebody. Who do you think they are, Florida Mike?
Well, of course it's the higher ups, the people who control the narrative, the people who control our reality. And I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, you got controlled op guys, you got people at certain levels that are allowed to only do certain things. And, they tell you to do this, like NFL, it's a script. It's all a script. Like when Will Smith goes out and does a video where he says he's been cloned and there's like 5 of them in a video. You know what I mean? It's like they're only allowed to tell you what they tell you to tell us. And that douchebag ain't shit. He's a co-op for sure. Always has been. And I probably won't watch it, but I do understand why you want to watch it with the theory of the cyber attacks, but you know they've been making movies like that for a hot minute
Yeah,
of that
Die
going to
Hard.
happen.
One of the last Die Hard movies was about that
Yeah,
shit.
and then The Matrix. Um,
Oh, great movie. We should get into a. We should do a
Never seen
like
it.
you never saw The Matrix, bro? Are you serious with being a conspiracy guy? Florida Mike, he's never seen The Matrix. I literally watched.
I feel like he's fucking with you.
No, I'm not.
Are you
For
serious?
real.
No,
Dude,
I'm really
I've
not.
watched it like 30 times. One of my favorite movies. The whole
Wow.
series is
I
great.
watched the first one. There's
And
a
you
couple of them, right?
probably
You
there's
gotta
like
watch
a
him.
lot.
Or
You
no,
got
then I watched one of the John Wicks. I think I forget.
So no,
It's
Yeah.
been
Florida,
it was during COVID though, so it's like, I don't
bro.
remember.
Just
You
The
have to watch The
Matrix.
Matrix.
I'll watch it. I will
It's
sit
the
down and watch it,
sequel. So watch all the Terminators and then watch The Matrix because
Yep.
The Matrix is the sequel to the Terminator.
Yeah, I'd have to rewatch all that shit.
But The Matrix is the sequel, and it's like
I will rewatch all of
So
it.
the whole story of The
I'll at least
Matrix,
watch The
Raj,
Matrix.
you would be mind blown because it makes so much sense, and I feel like sometimes we are in a matrix, and we
100%. This is a simulation. 100%.
So Raj, you need to watch The Matrix because I've seen it like 30 times, dude. It's great.
I don't need a movie to tell me we're in a
Dude,
fucked up simulation.
you're in a pod, dude, bro. Like in the movie, you're in a pod, right? And this crazy, like fucking, I can't even describe it. And then um, and then you got not Neo, who's the black dude? What's his name? Morpheus.
Yeah,
Morpheus.
Morpheus.
It's Morpheus.
The man with the pills, baby. The pusher man.
Yeah, no, he so you basically they get plugged in, Raj. You gotta watch it. They get plugged in and they go from
I said I will.
they go from like the Matrix world into what we're living in right now, right?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah,
And
they
then
go in like the thing you're going into the bank when you go to the bank when you get the drive-through.
yeah,
It's sent through the tube and then boom. Yeah, I
yeah,
know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
exactly what it is. And then
I
they go to like,
remember this. I watched the first one. I remember
dude,
the
you
first one. I
need
seen
to
it
just,
like
but
4 years ago.
it makes so much sense though, Raj and Florida Mike. Like again, like I never was into the conspiracy thing, and Matrix was a great movie. I loved it. I saw it back when it came out, and again, Florida Mike. It took me like a while to understand the movie. Like it was one of those movies that I literally rewatched like 3 or 4 times to fully understand what was happening. But once you get it and understand it, bro, like you can't unsee it. And again, there's probably like three movies. There's three it's a trilogy, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah,
I think
there
there's
is. And
3
I
of them,
think
yeah.
I think and what's we're talking about the Matrix and we're talking about simulations and stuff like that. But like other than like Keanu Reeves silly movies like Replacement, Speed,
Yeah.
look at some of the movies he's done where he's played the Matrix, where he's pretty much like God, right? He finds out he's the chosen one. And then he plays like a couple like Devil's Advocate or something like that, or he's like the lawyer for the devil or some shit. And
Yeah,
like he
great
plays
movie,
all,
actually. You're right.
dude, he plays all these
Wait, how
insane
about
movies.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Yeah, dude. I mean, hey, listen, go back and watch. Wasn't he in
Hardball.
yeah, in Thunderdome or whatever? What was it called? Was that him?
He was in
Mhm.
so many classics, dude. Back
Remember
in like
Hardball
the
when he went and
Oh,
coached
yeah.
the little league team in the hood?
Yeah.
And Bebe got shot, or who got shot?
Yeah.
90s.
And then he was what was the movie with Patrick Swayze and the Surfer?
Oh, Keanu. Oh, that was
Oh,
Point
so
Break.
Point Break.
That
Great
shit was
movie, dude.
official, dude. That
Fire.
was such a
That was
dope
fire.
movie.
They don't make. I'll tell you what, bro. They do
Nope.
not make.
They remake those
movies.
and fucking make them trash. That's
Make
what
And they're
remakes
trash.
are
Easy.
never better.
That's what they do. That's what they do. They're like running out of movies, man. And it's sad, bro. Like I literally, Raj, that's what you know what I do is I'll literally Google like the best movies in the 90s just because I forget about a lot of them.
Yeah.
And then I'll go down and be like, oh shit, dude, that was a classic. And then I go watch it because I think the late 80s and the 90s may have put some of the best movies out. Bro, Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. The original Roadhouse. No, you didn't like that shit. No,
Oh, the
No.
original Roadhouse was nice.
that's what I'm saying. The original Roadhouse where Patrick Swayze just fucked shit up.
I never
Um,
seen it.
Yeah,
Classic.
him and what's the old man's name? His partner. What's his real? Sam White or whatever. What's his name? The guy who beats everybody up. He's
Yeah,
the old guy, but he's like an actual fighter.
Yeah. No, exactly his name. I don't know his name, but I see it.
Growing up, dude, I used to watch a lot of Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters,
Yeah.
Steven Seagal, John Clovey,
Steven
and
Seagal movies,
Under
bro.
Siege, baby. Under Siege.
Under Siege was so
Mark
good.
for Death, Hard to Kill.
And
Out
his
for
yeah.
stories,
Justice, all that shit.
the movies were
You know,
like,
you watch Kickboxer.
yeah,
Hell yeah,
Kickboxer
bro.
was great
1,
with
2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
And he's kicking the palm trees like, just go home. You don't want it.
Yeah.
You mean like this?
And then the dude from remember that show used to be on Friday nights, Step by Step or whatever the family, the dude, the cousin who lived out in the van in the driveway, Sasha something was his name. He was in like all the other kickboxers.
Oh, okay.
He was a real martial artist and shit.
Yeah,
bro.
yep. Yeah, man.
They were good.
A lot of good flicks back in the day, bro. Listen, I'm glad that
Old
I was
school.
an 80s. I'm glad I was an 80s kid. 90s.
It's trash now, dude.
It is. Do you remember the days of like just meeting at Freer Park or the YMCA? Like, and like it was like, listen, we're just gonna meet there and we're either gonna shoot hoops or we're gonna play football. And that was what we did, bro. It was like we talked about it in school and we just met
But
there.
that's what they did to us, bro. They fucking slapped these phones in these kids' hands, our hands as well. And they just made it so easy to sit down and be entertained by the palm of your hand. You know, you don't even need lotion. They didn't even give you lotion. They just threw a phone in it. And that's it, you know, that's what happened.
Dude, he's played in a lot of creepy movies.
Kiana,
Yeah.
what do you got?
So there we go.
Obviously, the
I'll start from the top.
Matrix.
I'll start. Yeah, obviously the Matrix. We're not going to get into that. John Wick's. We're not getting into that. Where we go?
Point Break replacements.
47 Ronin. 47 Ronin. I'm talking about like evil movies or like old school like movies. So Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure talks about time travel, right? Obviously.
Sure.
Yeah.
Scanner Darkly is about being hacked and followed. Constantine.
Yeah, the devil.
Ooh,
Devil's Advocate. The Watcher. We're a serial killer.
you're right. He was in a lot of creepy shit. I forgot about it.
Dracula. I forgot he was in Dracula.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like, because like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure were like some of his very first ones, and he talks about trying time travel, and like people who talk about Keanu Reeves think he's like a time traveler,
Yo, and
and
pull
he
up the
never
picture.
ages.
Pull up Keanu Reeves time travel or lookalike time traveler, something like that.
Like if you look at his picture in 1986, and you look at his picture now, he doesn't look like he's aged at all.
At all.
And he was in the movie
person from
Dracula.
history.
And he was in the movie Dracula.
Hold on a minute. 33 years Keanu Reeves made this smartest time. Hold on. So Keanu
Just
Reeves.
go to
Reeves.
images.
Another movie, Luda.
I'm gonna put
There you
that,
go.
that right there, Raj.
Yep, that's it.
It's freaking
Look at
weird.
that. Look at that. There's a few more that look like him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure it's the same guy that they're painting.
Ooh,
Boom.
this one right here.
Yeah, that's the two pictures that. Look at that, man.
That is yeah.
Same nose, same eyes, same wrinkles under the eyes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
That is so creepy side by side, bro.
Look at the cheekbone structure where the crease of this cheekbone is. I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist, so I'm crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Oh, definitely looks close.
And then you go back to the one we showed earlier when we talked about the occult and the Taylor Swift and the LeVay chick. Like, it's just crazy.
That is so crazy. Yeah, I want to go through some more of these though.
Telling
You guys
bro.
seen this shit?
I'm telling you.
Oh my god. It's so funny.
There's a bunch, dude. There's a bunch back there's the best one is Anne Hathaway.
Yeah. Zuckerberg too has one too.
Anne Hathaway. Who's Anne Hathaway married to? Her. Anne Hathaway. There was a famous Anne Hathaway back in the day, and her husband looked just like Ryan Gosling.
That's creepy, dude.
Where are you going now? What's on the screen here?
No,
Get it together over there.
my bad.
That was your wall. That was your screensaver, bro.
No, it says I'm reading. It literally says
We're getting out of control here, Conspiracy Chaos. Let's wrap this shit up. Boys, once again, man, appreciate you guys jumping on. Appreciate everybody listening. Make sure you check us out on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on Instagram. This is fun, man. We got a lot of fun coming up, though. Got some great guests coming up. Before we close it out, though, Mikey, you got anything to close out with?
Stay weird.
Stay weird. Yeah, what
Stay
you got,
weird,
homie?
baby. That's it. I love it, man.
Stay
I love
weird.
I
Alright,
think
so-
I think I'm gonna do my best to deep dive and try to pull up as many rabbit holes as I can on Keanu Reeves. I'm curious now.
I love it.
That's what you open up the floodgates. I want you guys don't forget about the Black Eyed Kids too. That's a fun.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
listen, and Raj, I want you to go
Black
watch
Eyed Peas, Black Eyed Kids.
Black Eyed Peas. Go watch The Matrix, rewatch it. We'll all watch the Matrix series, and I think we need to do a Matrix special as well because that would be fun.
I'll check it out.
You need to. No, you will.
See what's up. I'll
You
see
will.
what's up.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go rewatch it, bro. I'm
So
excited. to watch it.
next episode we're gonna have on, if everything goes as planned, we'll have on my man Garrett from the Hit Kit, and we're gonna talk about the Neanderthal theory, which is gonna be fun. And then following that up with Dr. William Ramsey to get into this smiley face killer. So stay tuned. We got some heat coming up for you. We're only getting started, so continue to cook with gas and keep this thing moving. Appreciate everybody tuning in, and we'll check you out next time. Peace. Follow the breadcrumbs, follow moonlight schemes. Hidden agendas ain't as crazy as they seem. Voices in the dark amplify